Hi there, Melanie at Create That's What I Do. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me, July 24th, 2026. So I'm in Toronto, Dufferin Grove Park. This in the city. Okay? Uh, right in the city. What is it now? I'm trying to find a place to sit down and make the video and get the video started. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Hope all is well. Let's see. Wondering where I can get this video started because I want to talk a little bit about a needlepoint kit that I picked up at the Michaels about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. That's probably about it. But I'm trying to find a spot. I was sitting down, and then these guys came along. That's their spot right there, under the little pergola, wooden pergola thing. That's their spot. So I'm like, I'll move. They're in the shade, but in the sunshine, I couldn't get this video to really come up too well. So I figured, why not do a little tour of the park. I'm walking downhill, a little bit downhill. So it's like, okay, maybe it's because I'm supposed to do a tour of the park. So this is where they had the powwow with the artist. I have that posted on my, I guess, post page or post page. So this is one of my favorite places. This park that's right in the city. It's got just enough trees, but it's got a decent amount of grass area also, and it's a real cool park. It's lovely. People come here and play. They have the cement ping pong table, and so I'm trying to find a spot to sit down and make the video. Okay, and continue making the video. So this is the park. Let's see if we can get a little. This happened to be one of the most lovely things about the city of Toronto. They got quite a few parks. It's definitely a city built on uh, incorporating or integrating the parks, and I think that's where I really love Toronto for that. Like, some other cities I visited or been, they don't seem they incorporate parks into their city planning, but Toronto really got that one. It's like number one, I think, for that kind of thing, in my opinion. So the grass area, I was saying, they got quite a bit of grass area, and I think this is where this park really excelled. Like, has a lot of trees, but it also got a nice lawn grass area, which is really cool. People come out here and they play ping pong and badminton and soccer, and you know, they just do the thing. Let's see about this bench. Okay, time for a pause. Okay, I see a bench right with table. So I'm like, it's over there, look. Can you see it? There's a bench over there. I'm gonna walk towards that bench. So there's some folks out here, they was just playing frisbee. They play volleyball. They got the park for the kids. The swings, really. It's a really super duper cool park. And people come out and they really enjoy this park. Like, they really enjoy it. It's just a cool park. And this park happens to be uh, across from Dufferin, Dufferin Mall. So right across from this park is Dufferin Mall. A half a block, oh no, a city block up, you're at a main street called Bloor Street. Dufferin and Bloor is a subway stop, okay? And it's just like so super perfect. See the bench? Let's try for the bench. And here that is. Hope I am walking slow enough so that it's not too fast. And you'll probably hear the people talking in the background. So, and it's a block away, right? So it looks like it's like residential, because it is. But a block up is the main street, the main subway line. We're in the main subway lines, the main street, which is Bloor, and here is the park, and there's a lot more trees towards the other section, but I'm just coming over here. There's a clubhouse here too. They do dinners on Fridays, a community type clubhouse. It's really lovely. And let's see if I can get this started. If I disconnect, well, hope you had a great day. Hope all is well. And take care if I don't disconnect somehow. Come on, dude, stay out of the camera. I think you want to get in the camera. For real, though. So, okay. This is part of that. Okay. I try not to get people in the camera. I do try, you know. But sometimes that doesn't happen. But I do try. So I want to... Okay, let's pause. Wow. Yeah, wow. Actually found a spot. Okay. This is about the needlepoint. One of my favorite things you might be interested in is taking my crochet, knitting, or my needlepoint out in a nice, beautiful day, not too windy, and not windy at all, just a little tiny wind on occasion, and just enjoying the outdoors. And you know, so anyway, I bought this at the Michaels. It's a loops and thread needlepoint kit. It's 3 inches by 3 inches, 7.6 centimeters by 7.6 centimeters. And these little houses, these little motifs, these houses, you can find them online, lots of charts. I love them. I absolutely love these little miniature house look. It's just wonderful. This is the picture right here. It is needlepoint. It's not cross stitch. Look at that. Oh, love this. The easel parts at home. I didn't bring it. But I started this chart, and they said on the chart 7 to 8 hours. Is that what it said? Something like that. It says time 7 to 9 hours. Okay, so that's just the estimated time. And I'm pretty sure these aren't hand painted. Like they probably run them through a machine somehow. And if I think when I'm thinking about needlepoint and things like cross stitch, I think it's well worth it to start small. You know, I'm relatively new and I'm learning and teaching as I go, but I think it's really worth it to start small. And every time there's a bigger needlepoint kit at the Michaels that's already colored on the canvas, I don't got the money. But this time I had the money for this small one, and I've had my eye on this one for years. I was like, I don't know, it's kind of, but I really was like, I really love these little small house look. And you see I'm already building in the sky area, right? This is definitely a practice. One of the things I loved about this, there go the helicopter. Excuse me, hold on. All right. So you can expect, okay, what to expect, right? So if you've never done needlepoint before and you want to start real small or little or something like that, it's what to expect. You're going to get a thing that looks like this, right? You're going to get a thing that looks like this. I'm not sponsored by these people, okay? But you're going to get a thing that looks like this. And every embroidery floss, it's embroidery floss, it's not wool. It's not tapestry wool, it's embroidery floss. And you're going to get a thing that looks like this. It's going to come with the needle. It's going to come with the needle. So I'm using their needle. You're going to get something like this. Each color is color coded. This one takes the full strand. Right, there's 6 threads in a strand, and this one takes the full, they say the full strand. It's more than enough so far from what I've used. And uh, what I have when I cut the thread, but I haven't finished that, I try to wrap this part back in so that I know uh, what color it is. So I cut the strand off of this to do, I think it was this part, one of these blues here, and there is, see how it's empty right there? So what I'm like, let me do this before I forget that part, okay? And the strand, I've been cutting them longer than is recommended. This stuff got me looking kind of purplish. Okay, here is this here. The weather been so up and down. It's just been ridiculous. We've had some real cold evenings. So what I do is, uh, I don't know if this is correct, but this just so I can make sure, this blue is the number for the chart symbol, because each color has a number and a symbol. So the number chart with the color of the embroidery floss, and so that's that here, and then there's the chart. Okay, there's the chart. The chart has a symbol, and here's the symbol that goes with the color. So, and then this has the colors on there for you. Just not the symbol, but only the colors that they're using. Well, the colors connect to a symbol, and the symbol is on the chart. So that's what to expect. The little easel I have at home. So it's not a, so there was a little piece of cut floss, and they say to use the cardboard, which I'm assuming they mean to use this, or a piece of cardboard. A little piece of felt was in the kit, the size of this felt, so you can put it on the little tiny easel right there. So yeah, when I get done, because I got a bunch of projects happening right now, but this is if you've if you've never needle pointed, but you want to kind of try your hand at it, it's reasonable, you know. Well, I don't know, I think this was $11.99, okay? And it's reasonable, and here is the chart. So it's a nice little, just enough detail to give you an idea of, I'd say it's kind of a beginner friendly. It, it's not what I'd say a beginner needlepoint, but it gives you enough idea of, if you want to have some detail in the work, it gives you some help on how to work the stitches. Right now I'm primarily working an area at a time, just an area at a time, in the one color, one color at a time, one area at a time. The color, like this color here, may show up again over here, but I'm not working this area that I'm pointing to, okay? I'm working in this area right now, and I'm just using one color at a time. I'm not using anything else. But what I have done is I've kind of just left these threads in. I haven't cut them off. I've left these threads in for when I do this kind of part, and then I'll see if I think I need this blue again and this one again. So I just kind of left them up there. But meanwhile, I'm working. Where's the needle? This section. It's right here. Huh? What? Huh? So that's what all comes in the kit, okay? This is folded up in the kit, and it's a little tiny thing, and it looks, you know, it's like, sometimes when I first started watching fiber videos, I'm like, huh? What? There was this one lady, she had the big cake from carrying cakes or something. See, she's like, see, the cake is as big as my head. This may, this may only, this may be only humorous to some old G's like myself. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. And so anyway, the mall across the street, so is the beer store, and and I think I'm owing one of the ladies a wine or two, so I'm gonna go get that because they probably starting dinner now if they on tonight, and go grab that. You know, I've been trying to get here. It's Friday, so I've been trying to get here every Friday, but my sleep schedule been just off like nobody's business. This has not been a summer where I've been able to get back to getting up around 10:30 in the morning, just here and there. And as soon as I look outside and it's all overcast and looking on to be rainy, I'm just done. I go look at the weather. I'm like, nah, what's the point in getting up early? Because I'm really a night owl. You know, I am really a night owl. So getting up in the day now early or somewhat, it's like brutal. Because I don't have to almost all the time. I do not have to. But if I want to get some things done before things close, like get to the cafes or something, I've got to get up somewhat early, you know, get going with my day. And of course, you know, my life is a lot more slower pace now, way slower. So, in terms of now working, a job, employment, so it's like, yeah, you know, it's one of those. So here is the um, just you know, let's get close, right? So here is the the worked part, and then there is the non-worked part. Okay. All right. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're enjoying your summer. Seemed like there's been some weird weather from what I saw on the YouTube all over the place, and yeah, I'm very weather fascinated, so I talk about the weather a lot. And it's not small talk to me because I have seasonal affective disorder undiagnosed, but I'm sure that's what it is. So, you know, the weather really uh, matters to me. It's like so huge, and I'm sure it matters to most people. Oh, just love this. Fun, fun, fun. A little getting used to because there's some detail, but I have projects in needlepoint that I'm working on that's pretty detailed. Yeah, so enjoy, 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 and thanks for joining and kicking it with OG right here. And yeah, bye for now. God bless.